Good afternoon, and welcome to New Year, New You. This is the Internet Twitter challenge to come up with 31 new tabletop RPG characters that you want to play um, and post about them one in each of the 31 days of January. And of course, me being me, I'm doing 31 different characters for 31 different systems because we don't need 31 new Traveller characters. I don't even own Traveller. 31 new Call of Cthulhu. I don't even own Call of Cthulhu. Never have done. We don't need 31 more of the same because you'd run out of concepts quite quickly. And so I've dug into some of my shelves. Some of it's new stuff, some of it is older stuff. And today I'm going to introduce you to um, Fergal Tracey from Hammerheads, which is one of the settings presented in the Cortex RPG. Cortex is the generic system that was kind of came from Supernatural, Marvel Heroic, um, and basically the Weiss and Hickman game is then being kind of cleaned off, spruced up, and set out, and is one of the best kind of generic systems that I've got. It's right up there. Well worth checking out. Fergal, so and Hammerheads, the setting is it's if I was to say it's um, Thunderbirds, the RPG, that's kind of it. You have a group of operatives who are on board a Hammerhead first emergency response vehicle. It's a flying base stroke vehicle. There's different types of vehicles that you can have. So you can have one that's faster, you can have one that's more durable, you can have one that's got better systems and sensors, and you decide as a group which one you want. Um, and then you have your characters from it. And Fergal Tracey, he in college he got a college ticket for being good on the football field. Um, Accident on the football field, and he presumed took on a career in pro wrestling. Um, it happens a lot. Mr. Lesnar, Mr. Maivia, there's count, or Mr. Cena, there's countless other ones. Um, and then there was an incident. So he was good. He was a good pro wrestler, but he was always stuck in the mid card. And there was an incident, and he was either party to or directly responsible for a fire in a hotel. And he got out, he survived, and he thought, actually, what am I doing? And became a firefighter. And it was kind of, in the fire service, because he passed the physicals with flying colours, because you can't be a pro wrestler and not have, some good physical knowledge for it. And he picked up the skill set side of things, but he was, good going up and down the ladders. He was very physically able to pick up and do the lift and carry because pro wrestler. And yeah, so after maybe only a year or two in the fire service, he was picked to join the Hammerheads as a first crisis responder, one of their elite teams. Um, nice thing about Cortex is the fact that when you're putting your setting together, you decide which bits of the rules you want to use and how you build your pools. So for Hammerheads, you've got 3 attributes: physical, social, mental, and then a load of your training packages, and then you can add your distinctions because they're part of all of them there. So physical of 10 because pro wrestler, because college football star. He's kind of wiry. He's not wiry. He's well built. He's the kind of firefighter that they get in for the calendars every year to take his top off for it, because he worked for Vince. He had to look like an action figure because that's what he looks like he stars for. Although he's not crazy action figure sized, which is why he never made it big in the promotion. Mental of 6. He's okay. He's average. Um, He's not a slowpoke by any means, but he's not the brightest of sparks when it comes to things. And a social of 8 because you need to be able to talk to be a pro wrestler. Because if you're no good on the mic, you need a manager, um, and it don't last. It don't last. And his main training package is crowd control. Even though he is very very physical and he can get in there and he's got emergency medical, he's got firefighting at an 8, he's got a 10 in crowd control because he does know how to work the mic. And then that goes with the distinction in the field equals in the ring. So effectively, and often his quirk is he often speaks in kayfabe, so he might speak about himself in the third person. He kind of bigs up his pro wrestling, his gimmick and his character has kind of carried over with him, and it can get him into trouble at times. But sometimes it kind of works, and people will respond to him because he knows how, and this is why he's good at crowd control, because pro wrestlers run the crowds and they go mostly off the crowd, not just what they're doing in the ring is what the crowd is responding to. So yeah, Fergal Tracey, the football star turned pro wrestler turned firefighter turned international rescue, um, or Hammerheads operative. Um, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you soon. Roll well.